welcome you all for this session. In this model, we are going to see the video about the poem from grade 8. So, before we get into this video, you should know what the poem means. I mean, the symbol, what I have shown here, you all know that? Yes. So, this simple symbol is mostly used for the restriction purpose, right? Yes. So here, where we could see the restrictions? Yes, in our life, wherever you go, some restrictions are there in our life, and some things we can be achieved, some things cannot be, and sometimes we can't be free, right? So sometimes some restrictions are there. We have to follow that. Yeah. So the next, yeah. So why I'm showing this picture is this poem is related with the restrictions and how we are overcome from that situations and achieving how we achieve our goal. That's what the poem relates with. So yeah, the topic, the name of the poem is Your World. So and this poem was written by the poetess, you can say, and is Georgia Douglas Johnson. And let us know something about her. She was born in Atlanta, Georgia, in the late 19th century. A member of the Harlem Renaissance, her poetry collections include Bronze, a book of vessels, sorry, B.J. Brimmer Company, 1992, and The Heart of a Woman, and other poems, The Cornell Company, 1918. She died in 1966. So in this poem, you could see, in this poem, you could see a lot of things related to our life and where how can we succeed our life. That's what was given through this poem. The poetess has described in a great way. So this is what George Douglas Johnson did with her poem. Let's start about yes. So this picture you could see it's all about the scissor is there, it's cutting the feather of the bird, right? Same thing is that. So we all have the talents and skills, same like the bird has a skill to fly, but what happens actually, the people with restrictions, what they will do, just cut the feathers with the scissors, and that moment, that is called the restriction. You all have the quality to come over any situations, but these restrictions what will do is to stop us to achieve. That's it. Same like a bird, if you cut the feathers of the bird, it can't fly. That's it. So that's one thing. So these restrictions made the people to uh, think that I can't. Yeah. So even though you all good at your skills and everything, but these restrictions make us to believe ourselves that I can't do anything. That's it. So we have to overcome that situation by, you have to change the thing as I can't into can, I can. Okay, so that's what shown in the picture. So if the restrictions are there, automatically you could see the lack of confidence with you, right? There's a lack of confidence will be creates, right? Automatically it will start, you feel that lack of confidence in you because of these restrictions sometimes. Okay, but I won't say that restriction is bad. Sometimes restriction is good for some important things. Okay, so if you overcome the situation, or you have to throw out the hesitations and lack of confidence, and you should be, you should believe in yourself. Okay, then you can stop those restrictions and achieve. Okay, so that believe in yourself, and then you start to explore the world. If you believe in yourself, then you start to explore the world. Not only about explore the world in the sense make a trip, not like that. So you need to, uh, apart from the restrictions, you can solve and say face the problems, and one day you will uh, be a successful person. That's what yeah, that's what here. And then finally you will get the success. Yes. So now let's get into the poem summary. So in this poem, the author has given us a great way of understanding the life and how to overcome the restrictions and how can you achieve your goal. Everything was given in the poem lines. Okay. So let's see the summary of the poem. Your World by Georgia Douglas Johnson is about self discovery that leads to a sense of freedom. The poet likens herself to a little bird whose wings were at first clasped closely to her sides. So you could see that it's the poem. This poem, the poetess is comparing herself to the bird. Okay, so how the bird at first when it comes to what the pet owner do, they will start to cut the feathers, and after that the bird couldn't uh, fly, right? Same like that here the poet is comparing herself to the bird, I mean the feather cut bird. Okay, this describes the state of one who is confined by her circumstance. It could be a result of their feelings of inferiority and lack of confidence. So you could see when the bird was uh, cut the feathers. Okay, so it will be thing like it start to think that it hasn't, but it has an ability to fly. But what it thinks, if the feathers were cut, he thought automatically the lack of confidence will be there in the bird, so it won't try to fly. Okay, so that's what here the poet is. So same like that in our life too. If there's restrictions, if you have even a great ability to face anything, if the people says you can't do, like this is a uh, rules and things, rules and regulations are there, and this that are the restrictions, then those restrictions will stop us to fly. Okay, that's what here. But the poet also claimed that this could replaced by hidden zeal and conviction that there is an exciting world of endless possibilities out there. So what the poet is trying to tell, what the poet is trying to share with us is, if you have a zeal with you, I mean the self confidence. Okay, if you have believe in yourself, if you have in yourself, if you believe yourself, then there's nothing is there. Okay, nothing is there to stop you, so you can overcome the situation about the restrictions, and you will succeed in your life. Okay, and that's what he's saying, and there's an exciting world of endless possibilities out there. If you overcome those situations with your self-confidence, then the world is awaiting for you to give everything. Okay, so for this reason the poet shattered her limits to explore the world beyond. Yeah, so let's go for the next page about the poem. See, this is what the conclusion, and the poet concludes like from this only up to this. Okay, so you have to, if you want to succeed in your life, you have to, uh, and the world become your world only. You, you should, what can I say? You should overcome the situation, overcome the restrictions, and believe in yourself, and develop your self confidence, and try to reach the goal. Then the world is